Hi Gil, Oceana here with G3 Agency with your free website audit for Gil's Garage Doors in Berkeley, California. In this free SEO audit provided by G3 Agency, I'm going to show you 3 to 4 things that you can do to get Gil's Garage Doors in front of people searching for garage repair services in the Berkeley, Oakland, Lafayette, and Moraga areas. Like I said on the phone, I don't expect anything in return for this video, but I would love some feedback from you on whether it was clear and helpful. So I will be following up with you in the next few days or so. Okay, so let's jump right in. The first thing I always look for when I get to a website and I start auditing it is for a big click to call phone number up here. So you do have your phone number displayed. I might make it a little larger, make this blue space come out maybe down to here, and make this probably the size of that for the phone number. And then it would also make it a click to call. The reason for that is that people don't always notice things even when they're obvious. So you want to make it extra obvious. And also almost 70% of people who are going to be visiting your website are going to be on their mobile phone. So if this is a click to call number, they can just click it and call you right up, and it makes that very easy. And then the next thing I always look for is content. So how many words are on the page and are they relevant? Looks like you have good relevant content, but you don't have enough of it. We really suggest to our clients that they have 2,000 words on their home page or more and 1,000 words on the other pages. The reason for this is Google believes content is king. More relevant content equals more expertise, and therefore you must be the most relevant person to show their searchers. Okay, and then the last thing I like to look at is images. So how are the images saved? This is another spot where we can put keywords that we want to get found for. So if we right click on an image and click Save Image As, I can see that this image was saved as this string of numbers here. And that's not helping you. What you want to do is you want to actually resave all of these images as keywords that someone would type in, who people are typing in to Google in order to find your services in your service area. We call this high buyer intent local search terms, and I'll show you how to find those in just a second. Okay, so now I'm going to jump over to my favorite tool. This is called Ahrefs. And what it does is it gives us an in-depth look into how a website is performing. So if you look here, you can see there you've got a UR and a DR score of 4 and 0. This is a very low score. We want this to be up kind of in the 30s. And so what we're going to do is what you want to do is you want to increase the number of backlinks you have and referring domains. And I'll explain what that is. So backlinks are any time that another website has your website link on it, right? So a referring domain is how many websites are there that have that kind of link. So what you want to do is you want to go and see if you can list your website's link on different websites, but they've got to be relevant websites, so they should be sites about home improvement, that kind of thing. And then they really should be credible, relevant sources. So like they should have scores that are higher than yours for this UR and DR scores. And what this means basically is how trusted are you by Google? How much does Google think your site is a good, trustable site? And this is a very low score. You definitely want to increase that. And then right here, the last thing I want to draw your attention to on this page is your organic keywords and your organic traffic. So your organic keywords is how many different phrases could a person type into Google and have you show up in the top 100 results. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter if you're on the second page, third page, fourth page, you're probably not going to be seen. You really need to be on that first page in order to get any substantial traffic from Google. So let's see what you are showing up for. You're showing up for your name, which is good. 600 people are typing Gil's Garage into Google every month. I don't know that they're actually talking about you because they didn't add door at the end. There might be somebody else named Gil's Garage. but you're showing up on the 7th page for that keyword and you're not getting any traffic, so it's not really doing you any good. And actually I can see here you're not getting any traffic for any of these words because you're on the 7th page, the 10th page, the 10th page, and finally the 3rd page for Gil's Garage written this way. So you definitely want to find more keywords. And so how I find those keywords is using the same tool, but a little bit differently. I put in your locations, Berkeley, Lafayette, Moraga, and Oakland, and then I said include garage doors. So now I'm pulling up all of these different terms that the data here is telling me people are searching for. So for instance, garage door repair Berkeley, we have 150 people every single month are typing that exact phrase into Google. And then this column here is KD, it stands for keyword difficulty. And what it says is on a scale from 0 to 100, how difficult does Ahrefs think it'll be to get to the first page? And like I said, that first page is so important. And so with a KD of 0, that's very promising. Now, it's never going to happen overnight. SEO doesn't work like that. But if you go after a keyword with a KD of 0, it's going to happen a lot faster than if you go after one with like a 5, a 9, or higher than that. So 150 is really pretty good, and you definitely want to show up for garage door repair Berkeley. And then 100 people are typing garage doors of Lafayette. 100 people more, well, that one doesn't count because it has LA afterwards, which means that they're in Louisiana. But garage door Oakland, garage door repair Oakland, and garage door repair Oakland, California, or CA actually, each have 80 keyword volume. Meaning that 80 people a month are searching for that on average every single month. And then they have pretty low KD here. So these are also promising. So you want to include these on your home page in the words, and you also want to that's what you want to save those images as, like I was talking about, and re-upload those images once they're saved as these terms so that you can show up. And then because that top one, garage door repair Berkeley, was getting searched 150 times, I want to go over what that looks like when someone searches it. So first you have the ads, which most people skip right past. Then you have the map pack. Now how you appear here in the map pack, and look at that, you are in the map pack. That's fantastic. So that means you probably have some citations. Now, if you want to keep in the map pack and you don't want to lose that spot, what you want to go do is make sure that your name, address, and name, address, and phone number are listed exactly like they are here in different directories like Yelp, City Star, Yext, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Facebook, etc. Okay, and then this right here is the most coveted spot of all. Gets 30% of all traffic. You definitely want to be in this position. And the fact that that's Yelp here and Yelp here, this shows me that, yeah, that keyword difficulty of 0 we were talking about, definitely accurate, because Google would much prefer show a local result than a directory result if it finds one that's trustworthy, according to, you know, that's worth being in that top position. But nobody's coming up to the plate. You know, nobody's good enough for this spot according to Google right now. No local results. So Yelp gets number 1 and number 2. So the first local result, the one I'll be comparing you with, is this garage door repair Berkeley, California precision door. So precision door. Let's see what they're doing right, because they must be doing something right. They're not doing everything right, or else they'd be up at that top spot instead of Yelp, but they're doing something better than us, right? So why is it that they're showing up on that first page and we are not? So we look and we see, okay, they do have quite a few words on their homepage. That's going to be helping. And it's actually not on their homepage. This is a back page of theirs that's beating us out. So we only really have to beat out this page. We don't have to beat out their whole website. So we see they've got a lot of words on their homepage. So that's going to have something to do with it. Actually, probably a lot to do with it, because when I look at their numbers here, their DR score, like I remember what I said, you wanted it up around 30. This one, their DR score is 39, but their UR score is 11. So the difference between this is, you know, how trustworthy does Google think this one page is, which is this UR score, versus how trustworthy does Google think the entire website is. So because it's a larger website, so looks like they put a lot of work into their site, but not into that exact page. We can see that they only have one referring domain and one backlink, so that's only one link to that page. And if we did their whole domain, though, we're looking at a whole different situation. I'm sure they have lots more referring domains. Yeah, so lots, but we don't have to beat them on that. We just have to beat that one page. So it's very doable, absolutely very, very possible to beat them out. But they're getting a lot of traffic, but that's going to be their whole site, I believe. But we can also take a look at their keywords that they're showing up for organically. So here's that 150. They're sitting in the 3rd position, just like we saw, with Yelp coming before them twice. Garage door repair Berkeley, KD of 0. So this is just that same information. We can also see garage door Berkeley here. Without the repair part. Only 10 people a month are searching for that, and they're sitting in the 4th position. They're not even getting 2 visitors. So, I mean, that might be worth putting on your website if you're going to be putting words on your website anyway, getting that content in there. But like earlier when we were looking at this, there were definitely better, this one, there were definitely better keywords to include than that one that has 10. So that's basically how I do that. Here you can see I did not change this, but this is my information here. And you are welcome to reach out to me if you have any questions. Berkeley, I hope I spelled that right. So just a quick recap for you. You want to increase the content on your website, 2,000 words minimum on the home page, 1,000 words on the other pages to show up on as an expert in Google's eyes. You also want to implement more backlinks to rank for high volume keywords like garage door repair Berkeley. And then you want to add citations, your name, address, and phone number in order to keep your spot in the map pack. I'm sure you're getting quite a few calls from being in that map pack, and that's really fantastic. You don't want to lose those calls and end up losing those jobs too. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and I hope that you found it helpful. I look forward to talking to you soon. Okay, bye.